Hi, my name is Ruta and welcome back to my channel. I am a new mom and I make videos on motherhood, pregnancy, maternity. It's all about my experiences. Just giving a disclaimer right away that I'm not sorry, I'm not a pediatrician or any sort of doctor or expert. This is solely my experience as a new mom. So with that, I want to start with announcing that this is a new series that I'm starting, which is things that nobody told me about before I became a mom for the first time. And one thing is how our first 2 weeks with your newborn are going to be. I had no idea. I have always heard that your sleep goes for a toss and you cannot really sleep with a newborn because they constantly need your attention and everything. But what I did not know that it is very important and critical to feed your newborn every 2 to 3 hours. Maximum your newborn can go without any milk is 3 hours. If the baby is sleeping and it's been more than 3 hours, you have to wake the baby up, feed the baby, and make he or she go back to sleep again. So yeah, I did not know that, and I thought that newborn babies sleep for like 18 hours a day. So I thought it's like cakewalk. I mean, they will sleep. I mean, they will take multiple naps during the day, and during the night they will sleep the whole night, right? But that's not the case, and I came to know that when I became a mom. So it's not so pleasant surprise for me, but you know, I did my best. I tried my best to do that, and now that I think about it, I don't know how I survived those 2 weeks because it was indeed very difficult. So I would say basically there is that constant fear that you're not doing enough when you're doing everything you can. So let me give you an example, how these 2 to 3 hours go. Let's say, for example, the baby is sleeping. It's been 3 hours. You wake the baby up. You feed the baby. Initially, latching and everything is like difficult for the baby as well as for you. So feeding itself takes a very long time. So it takes any time around 30 minutes or something. That also lactation consultant told me that minimum 25 minutes you have to feed, because initial 10-15 minutes is just watery kind of milk, and then there is hind milk which starts, and that has actual high nutrition kind of value, and also very important fats in milk which newborn babies need because they need to they need to gain a lot of weight very quickly. So that was very important. So anytime around half an hour is gone in feeding, then you birth. So it takes, again, you are new, your baby is new, both of you don't know how to birth. So you try different techniques, and baby is in discomfort in this entire time, and you somehow have to burp, because if you don't burp, then they are going to vomit the milk out, and they are not going to settle easily. So burping is important. I mean, if after trying very hard, if baby still is not able to burp, then I used to give up. But I used to at least try for 10 minutes. So again, another 10 minutes gone. And then another thing which I did not know is how difficult it is for newborns to sleep, because they are so used to being inside a womb. So they expect that same kind of feeling. So you swaddle the baby so that the baby is warm, but not too hot that they start sweating or feel uncomfortable. I think newborns don't really sweat as much, or they can't regulate their body temperature very well. So they shouldn't be too hot, they shouldn't be too cold. So something in between that sweet spot you have to achieve by clothing and swaddling, and that snug feeling they should get without feeling very hot. And that is there. And then you have to gently rock them, sway them, and make them fall asleep. So this takes around almost an hour, just like that. And the clock has started when the baby has started feeding. So out of 3 hours, 1 hour is gone, and now you have 2 hours. And if it is the night, or if it is your sleep time, then you have these 2 hours to fall asleep, and then you have to wake up again and start this whole process all over again. I remember first 2-3 nights I really did not get any sleep. But afterwards, it slowly and steadily became better for both of us, for my baby as well as for me. I always used to think, whenever I thought that it's so difficult, it's it is so difficult to do this, but then I used to think from my baby's perspective, and I used to feel, I still feel like I'm crying. I used to feel like it is so much more difficult for her. She's really, literally fighting for her life, and it is my job to keep her alive. So I was ready to do everything in my power to make sure that she stays alive, and I would do anything. And if I have to do it all over again, I will do it all over again. Every day, day by day, I will do it again and again and again. Even if I don't get any sleep, I don't care. Even if I don't get any food, I don't care. I did not care about anything. My back was hurting, my shoulders were hurting, my I was bleeding, obviously, and then I was because of me, baby is also learning to latch and everything. The nipples are sore and bruised, and also a little bit bleeding, so it will hurt every time she is feeding. But yeah, it was all worth it, I would say. And I also realized that almost all moms have gone through this, um, or maybe worse than this kind of experience. And kudos, really, kudos to all moms um, who have survived this time, and who have their babies and kids thriving now. Really, it's really tough job, and it's nothing short of climbing a mountain, if I may say so. Yeah, I think it's great. It feels great now that I'm out of it now. I'm 6 months. I'm a mom of 6 month baby, but I still remember these 2 weeks very very vividly, and I really don't know what gave me the strength to survive this, but I think it's the nature. And let me tell you, I think if you have not experienced this, even after doing all this, you will still feel that mom guilt that people talk about, that I'm not doing enough for my baby, I can do much more, this is not enough, this is not she's still crying, and I don't know why she's crying. I'm just trying everything in my power. I'm trying to feed her. I'm trying to see if she's gassy. I'm trying to work her. If she wants to fart, I don't know. Like I'm trying to see if her diaper is wet. Changing the diaper, changing her clothes. If is she too hot? Is she too cold? And I'm watching videos on YouTube how to resolve this. I'm reading Reddit. Everything I'm doing, and still I'm feeling like I'm not doing enough. So yeah, that's that's mom guilt, and I felt it for the first time in first 2 weeks. I still feel it on and off, but yeah, that time it was I did speak. And if you have not had this wonderful experience, all the best. I don't mean to scare anyone, but I just want to say that being informed does help. If you know what's going to happen, it does help. So I hope it helps, and just be probably prepared for this mentally. Just remember that it does get better. I just constantly told myself that it gets better, it gets better, it gets better every time. I just told myself that. Yeah, it worked. Honestly, it did get better. And you basically learn how to be with each other. You are a new mom, the baby is new to baby's life. So both of you learn and eventually become better. So yeah, that's it. I think with that I want to end this video. Have a nice day. Bye. Just remember that it